So obviously you guys just coming off a game against these guys, but their roster looks a little bit different without Altishe and Davis. So, what did it seem like that, maybe they changed about their how did that change their identity without those two guys? And did that make things a little bit difficult to prepare for them, or not to prepare for them, but a little bit unexpected in some stuff they did without those two guys?
Nah, you got it, bro.
To be honest, it didn't really change much because, Davis is a good player, Altishe a good player. But coming into the game yesterday, we knew that we were gonna have to focus on the other players as well. So them being out, it only made the game plan more simpler. So we just knew that the other players that we were focused on prior to yesterday's game, 2 days ago game, whatever, they were just gonna be more aggressive. So we just said to ourselves, we got to do a better job on them, in which they were. Taylor was super aggressive. I want to say Khalil was super aggressive, and Lucas, of course, is always going to be aggressive. And then they point guard did a good job too, filling in Davis' spot. So yeah, basically.
Could you sense any? They had 6 guys the whole night. Could you sense any fatigue out of them while you guys played them, or were they? Did they seem to be? It was a little surprising the amount of energy they had. Maybe.
I'm surprised. They played with tremendous effort today. At the 10-minute mark in the first half, I noticed like they were getting fatigued. I just kept telling my team, we just gotta gotta keep pushing. They're gonna get tired. They only got 7 guys, so that's how. We come out today. Just wanted to play, with our game plan, do what we have to do.
Is there a little bit of you guys played? I think this was 8 games in 20 days. How about for you guys? Is it this stretch been a bit tough fatigue wise, or for you guys, or is that something you're feeling currently?
For sure, but we can't get just put excuses out there. We gotta come out and play them. Nobody's gonna look at you and feel sorry for you because you played 9 games in 20 days. Nobody cares about that. So we just gotta we just gotta own our own stuff and play hard.
And you guys have probably both been asked this a bunch, but I guess I'll direct it to TJ. I haven't heard his thoughts on it yet, but do you kind of sense maybe a newfound ability in this team that maybe wasn't there earlier in the year to, be able to dig deep in these games when it's anybody's ball game kind of late in it and kind of just outplay them down the stretch there?
We just growing up finally. It's just like us being so young, being a new group, we didn't really know how to close games out with each other. But now we done experienced a ton of close games, so now we know what it's really like. I think the USC game really did it for us. Like, we was just sick of it, so we was just like, yeah, that's the last one, we're giving up. So ever since then, we just been trying to battle it out. At the end, we know what we need to do, so now it just comes down to executing.
TJ, just one question for you. I know you've been looking to throw it down all year. You get that open lane. What's going through your head as you're rising up there?
I was just in kill mode, to be honest. I seen both of them. I ain't care who jumped. Could have been Shaq who jumped. I was still gonna go up. You know what I mean? So it's like I just seen both of them. I swear, I just saw blood. I was like, oh yeah, it's time. I've been waiting on that. I don't know what it took me so long. But I feel like I manifested it. I was talking about it today with Noah on my way to the game. We was talking to each other like, yo, one of us gotta do it on somebody. One of us gotta have an aim dunk. I'm like, say less, bro. I got you. So they feel me, it happened. It's just crazy how things work. But yeah, it was about time though. I knew what I was gonna do. Like I seen both of them. I was like, hey, it's lit. Yeah.
It's sort of similar for FA though. I know that coach has talked about maybe the need in recent games bugging you a little bit, or have you kind of shaken that off? 9-8-5 tonight. It seemed like you're kind of back to your high flying self.
I said it's early in the season. It's not going to be just one day he's back. Hopefully, good. It's going to be, it's a process. I just have to take care of it every day. It's going to hurt some days. Some days it's going to feel good. I just got to prepare myself. I just got to find a balance in between. I think that's the main issue for me right now.
Dylan from Kook Fan, go ahead.
FA,
Jesus.
Apologize there. FA, is it game to game with you where sometimes pregame you may be feeling better than normal in terms of just where you're at physically?
Physically, I'm good. It's just sometimes because we have so many games in a short period of time, my knee's trying to keep up with that, but I don't use that as an excuse to not come out and play. I'll still be on the floor with my team, supporting my teammates. But yeah, so I mean, if it's hurting me, I just got to step up and do what I do every day.
And then TJ, you had two big spurts today. One in near the end of the first half, where you scored 7 of your, I believe, 16 points in the final 7 minutes. 4 offensive rebounds. Do you feel like you really affect the game? You can notice when you're kind of taking over for a 3 to 4 minute span.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like I got that it factor. Like, it's just something about me. Like, it's just my vibes, you know? Good vibes. Try to bring around good energy all the time. Like, I try to help the team out in any way possible. So I feel like whatever we need when I'm on the floor, I'm going to contribute. Like, I'm going to bring it, you know?
Dylan, anything else?
Yeah, what's your guys' reaction to having a third straight season without a losing record? You're now consecutive seasons with winning records. Obviously, the season's not over, but this is something that hasn't happened in the program in some time.
I mean, we taking the right steps in the right direction, I guess. I mean, you know, it's just progress. Everything. It's not a sprint; it's a marathon. So, you know, we just trying to build on it, trying to build the program up.
Thanks, guys.
Question on the floor.
Noah Williams here from Washington State University. TJ, 16-8 tonight. Did your energy boost up a little bit after you had that big slam down the middle that we talked about before the game?
Nah, I'm always calm, cool, and collected. But I was just telling them, bro, we manifested that. For
We really
I
did.
was just telling them, like, we was talking, like, for 2 minutes straight, like, yo, some one of us got to do it. I mean, so shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to gang.
Indeed.
Happy for you, brother.
Yo.
Any other questions before we let these guys go?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You know that, man.
Damn, man, that's the best interview I've been in a while.